Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since you two is Pastor Dow. I'm making this video here because I need to go ahead and put this out. No, I am not available for what you will call professional certified firearm instructions or training. And no, I'm not going to go to any of your schools in order to get certified. I figured this is enough certification right here, as well as my 10 years of being a paratroop in the military. So if you're contacting me and continue to keep trying to contact me in reference to if I'm interested in being a firearms instructor, the answer is no, because I am not going to go through any state certified class in order to be what you would call certified on something I'm already a professional in. But I do appreciate the flattery of actually trying to contact me and mention that. So I wanted to say all that to you out there. You know, when Pastor Dow or some of my other military buddies, be they Special Forces or Navy SEALs, whenever we have gathering of the saints, we give out a lot of professional instruction in a lot of things because we believe in liberty and preservation of not only the family unit and home, but the home front and stuff. Because I just got information just a minute ago about there's a big stink going on. Something about, I think it's Bundy Ranch or something like that in Nevada. There's been a stand down where the militia from Connecticut actually had to go down there and do a literal standoff with the government. Now, let me give y'all an education real quick about how the government works. The first thing they do, and everything they approach you with, they're going to lie to you in order to extract information. And a lot of times when they do, certain situations like this, they may go out there and put out a few threats to show, a show of force. But what they're doing is they're testing the waters. They're sticking their toe in the water to see what type of resistance that they're going to be meeting. And then they're going to determine if they want to actually go forward with this or not. So I want to go home and do a little bit of research on this information and stuff and get back with each and every last one of you. But I can tell you right now, just like I told a few police officers just a minute ago, and I will say this, here in Lafayette, Tennessee, the majority of the police officers that I have personally met, whether they be police officers or in the sheriff department, or even the state troopers themselves, every single one of them has been very professional, very tactful in their duty, and they really truly have. But that is the way that they do it in small towns. The small towns, we operate a little bit different than people in cities and stuff. They have old-fashioned values, and they still believe in civil liberties. They believe in privacy. They believe in all these things that in big cities and stuff that's just simply lost. That's one reason why I tell you to get out of the cities, because as long as you stay in those cities and stuff, you're going to watch your civil liberties continue to keep on eroding on a daily basis. But if some of you already know it, chime in on it. I don't know if we can attach videos to the video that I'm going to do, or if you can send me a video or two or something on this information. But I'm really concerned about this Bundy Ranch thing. But like I said, the government, they're gonna step in that big toe in to see what type of resistance they're going to meet, to see if the American people actually have the intestinal fortitude to actually stand up against what they call the government. Now, I'm all about being a law-abiding citizen, but let's just go ahead and look at the situation for what it really is. We do not live in a country called America that many of you people are familiar with. I definitely know we don't live in a country called America that I grew up in. And you have to understand, America has never been for me or my people from its inception. We've all had the screws put to us from the first time they put down in the first Constitution. You can see the sentiments of the mindset when they said that basically black people are 3/5 human. And that's the reason why they treated us like a bunch of dogs and everything else. And some people still possess this type of attitude. Just the other day, I was looking at the news, and there was a black man that was a physical therapist that's married to a white woman. They had 3 children and stuff. And the sheriff does look like a bootlicker. CNN actually did a story on this stuff, tried to talk to the sheriff, but they didn't want to. They actually killed a man. Somebody killed a man, and then they left dimes. And then the sheriff's girlfriend actually is basically ratting him out. But what's going on? Nobody's saying anything. Everything has been swept under the rug because it's a black man, and more likely in a racist town there in Texas. I don't know all the details to this story except what I saw from the CNN news report. And let me also say this. CNN, just because something is on CNN, you have to understand when they reporting things, these are a bunch of manipulating, deceiving bastards themselves. So they're all about a story and everything else. So, there's really not too much truth, honor, and integrity that you're going to be able to get out of people here in this world nowadays. I mean, unless they have been filled with the Ruah and they get it, they want to keep the Torah, the standard, the rules, the guidelines, and be a man and a woman of impeccable character and follow what the book says. Because Yah's laws is higher than the laws of his land. The jury is still out, considering the attitude of a lot of these people that we're faced with today. I mean, it's something else going on. But I will suggest that no matter what you can do and all that you can do, you try to be as personal and private as you can. Because, I mean, for instance, us here at Straightway, if you ever hear somebody doing a raid on us or trumping up charges and saying, we did this or we did that, or they doing this or they doing that, or any type of allegations or accusation stuff, you go ahead and chalk it up as lies, because it's just a flat out truth the way it is. It's just a flat out lies, because we don't have criminals. We don't have criminals living on the land. We don't have criminals that actually associated with the ministry. Now, some of them may have a track record prior to conversion, but every single one of them are just a beautiful people, just like we just got finished with Passover, the best Passover that we have ever had on Straightway. We've been keeping Passover for a very, very long time. I know well over 14, 15 years, at least on the land at Passover. I mean, at Straightway, I think we've been there 16. But I tell you one thing, what a group of people. What a group of people, and what diamonds these people are. Just a beautiful body of people. I love each and every last one of them. We only had one hiccup, which he actually left, and he didn't really cause any waves. It's just a sad, sad thing when you drive halfway across country and you don't communicate, and you drive halfway across country with a brother. Now, this is a new man that's into it, and we don't know too much about him, but then you leave a brother stranded. It's just unreal. I wonder what's in the minds of us today. The demonic possession and the demonic spiritual influence is going on with people today. It's not going away. And you can continue to keep ignoring spiritual warfare all you want. But yes, it is true when it comes to, and let me use these terms loosely, Hebraic roots, Messianic roots, Israelite roots. When it comes to people like myself, that actually I guess you want to categorize, if you want to categorize it, commandment keepers, you can. But I can tell you right now, we are, I am the only deliverance minister in the whole entire movement. Most people are afraid of when you start talking about demons, devils, and cast them out and all this other stuff. I don't know why. You can read it in your Bible, but yet you go to all these churches today and never see it done. So much for a lot of these people being a New Testament or renewed covenant church. I got a lot of digressions going on here. Didn't mean to get off on all that, but the thrust of this video is no, I'm not going to get any type of state certification to actually give what you call, or to be licensed to do what you call a professional certified firearm instructor. I'm already a professional. And just by virtue of you watching my videos and looking at this trigger finger right here, that's professional enough. This is my safety as well as my defense. So, hey, but each and every last one of you out there who continue to keep listening to the channel, supporting the channel, y'all all be blessed, be encouraged, have a good day. The weather is changing. Get out in the sun, get some vitamin D, enjoy yourself. If you can get past the chemtrails and everything else they're toxifying or causing all this toxicity in our body with, drink a lot of water. Please drink a lot of the water, preferably distilled water and reverse osmosis. Not filtered water, preferably distilled water and reverse osmosis, and get you some apple cider vinegar too. I just thought I'd throw that all in there while I'm doing this video here today. Hey, y'all be encouraged. I need to go ahead and really get going, pay attention to this road. But hey, look at this Bundy Ranch thing out in Nevada and stuff. And let's really stay peeled. Let's stay peeled and keep our ears pinned back and listen to see what's really truly going on in our own country and this world, because whatever happens today is the precedence for tomorrow.